Um, I can't put a finger on it.
Nothing is really standing out.
I just, as I think about it, I can't really put a finger on it. It's not that anything isn't standing out. Like it's obvious that our defense isn't where it needs to be. I mean, I think that's how they want to score. They want to get into the paint and they make a real effort to ensure that that's where the ball ends up. And I think that, also securing extra boards on the offensive end is a way that they're able to increase those points in the paint. We just have to do a better job of protecting the tunnel and finishing it off with in one possession.
She also was talking about how defense maybe has been where it was before the Olympic breaks and still have break. Do you all have, is there anything that stands out to you about them as teams and how to get back to that identity that you guys were so strong at the beginning of the year?
I mean, I think it's just maybe it's more reps together, maybe a little more communication, little detailed stuff. I mean, I don't think we're not trying to be awful, right? We're not trying to give up putting paint and paint to the point, things like that. I think it just comes into just a little bit more attention to who we're playing, personnel, stuff like that. But we'll luckily we have some, time here and there to watch film and get better.
And going into a rematch Tuesday, what are some things positive or just things to work on that you guys think the was supporting focus on?
Just you said rematch on Tuesday?
Yeah, going into the rematch.
Yeah, I mean, we have film to look at, and I think that this is definitely something good in the end of the season, being able to kind of use this as, postseason play where you play the same team twice in a couple of days. And so I know we're going to look at the film and figure out what we can do better. Thank you.
Percy, go ahead, and then Jeff will be after that.
Hey, just how hard is it to maybe stop those guys, to slow them down without fouling? Like it just seems that the free throws there just really jump out from like this game.
I mean, it's, I think some of it's just positioning. I don't know. I mean, some of it, I honestly don't think we foul that much, in my perspective on things. I just think it's just maybe a little bit more ball pressure in there, kind of we talked about before, maybe some details here and there. But I think, we're not far off. I have confidence in everyone who's, guarding. There's never just bail out for us. And I don't know, I mean, we obviously got to find other ways to execute to kind of help each other out. It's not just one person's job to stop someone, it's everybody. And so I think we have to do a better job of really holding on that and helping everybody when we can.
All right, guys, thank you.
Jeff and Christian.
Yeah, first for Nneka, kind of a wider view. Before the break, you guys won 8 out of 10 games, and since coming back from the Olympics, it's been lost 5 out of 7. What are anything that stands out to you as far as kind of what was working so well early versus maybe not as much now?
I can't put a finger on it.
Nothing is really standing out.
I just, as I think about it, I can't really put a finger on it. It's not that anything isn't standing out. Like it's obvious that our defense isn't where it needs to be. But I wouldn't say that's like only it. I just really can't put a finger on it.
Yeah. And Jewell, one real great thing since the Olympics is how well Skylar's been playing. Can you just kind of talk about what Skylar's been able to do for you guys?
Yeah, pushing the pace, getting into the paint consistently. Her ability is just to constantly add pressure. We see that, and we need it. We need it from our front guard, and she does that every single game. And so she's finding her rhythm, and it's nice to see.
And then I guess for either of you, with points in the paint for them, 56 points, is that a matter of maybe trying to play more zone or double teaming down low, or what do you think could maybe improve that?
I think it's not as obvious as just like, the ball being in the paint and the ball going up. I think it's more about how the play starts. And then what creates the shifting of the defense that creates that point in the paint. I think that's kind of what it's all about. And so we have to be sharper at the top of the possession to ensure that points in the paint aren't that easy.
Okay. Thank you, ladies.
And Christian, go ahead and wrap us up.
Hello. My first question is for Nneka. Coming into this game, Seattle was 3-7, now 3-8 against kind of the top 4 teams in the league. You and Skylar came to the team in the offseason. You guys said your goal is to compete for a championship. And, like you just said, with film to watch over these next couple of days, going back into Tuesday, are you happy with what you see as far as going into the playoffs? And how do you kind of rebound if you don't like what you see as far as the team as a whole?
And what do you mean? Like, am I happy as far as what I see going to the playoffs?
So, I understand that it's been rough as of late, but I mean, the first half of the season wasn't a fluke, So kind of how do you get back to that level of effort and play that you guys had that kind of had you at the top of the league?
I mean, we're in the playoffs. We have people that haven't been to the playoffs before on this team. We have people that have won multiple times at the end of the season on this team. And I think the gap between that is the mindset. I think that's what the gap is in between that, whether it's the eagerness of being together for the first time and putting together a lot of wins before Olympic break, and then, the perceived, complacency coming out of the break. It's not that people are complacent, but I don't think we're playing with the effort that we need. People play hard, but I think it's just going to require something deeper that we need. So, yeah, making the playoffs is what everybody wants to do. I think that we want to be able to control what our path looks like, and that's something that we're trying to find right now.
And Jewell, as an Olympian yourself, with not forming the team with the addition of Gabby Williams, the team has said that as a whole, the Olympics can't be used as an excuse, and we're just going to get back to what has made them successful. But how much does that really play into the team not really performing on par as far as what's expected?
I mean, for majority of us in the league, we've done this multiple times where we had Olympic breaks. We understand the schedule. We understand that's part of being the W. Anytime we know it. We have a feel for it, and that's why I have some respect for all the people in this league, because you know how it is to go overseas, come back, be professional, come back and do all these things. And at the end of the day, it's basketball. You could group a random team together, and if they play hard, they can probably execute. If they do these things, I think it comes down to that. I think it's this regrouping, and understanding our value for this team, who we are, and why we're here, and then finding the next push. It's this time of the season where everything and every game, every possession matters, and it's a little bit more amplified, and we understand that. Adding Gabby back, it's a plus. We obviously know that, but for all of us, we're still growing in our game. We still have so much confidence in every single teammate that we have here, what we're trying to do. So that hasn't changed the mindset. That's not an excuse. It's anything. We understand what it is, and we know how to be professionals.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
See you on Tuesday.